Good afternoon and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E536, a 1960D Los Angeles branch Fed Reserve of San Francisco Tails roll. How is everybody doing today? Hope all is going well. It is cloudy and cold in Southwest Florida, 60 degrees right now. We reached our high for the day at midnight tonight, or last night. I guess it would be 12:01 this morning. Shinbone, welcome. We'll get a couple of people in here and I'll open this roll and we will get it started. Start peeling the edges back. Carl, welcome. Yeah, probably not much going on at the golf course today, huh? John Murch, good morning. Another frozen day. Yeah, you're not the only one. It seems like that's the story, except for us, and it's cold down here, considering. Oh, 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 oh. Edge is kind of, there we go. Oh, God, dropped another one. See what we get in this roll with coin number 1. That is for me. I usually take the enders when I get in. Let's see if we got large date or small date. This is a small date. So there is a chance. We did a roll of these in the past that had the big one in it. So coin number 2 for Brad. Been working on packages all morning. Should be getting notifications in your email in the next few days. Mine should have up to E536 in them. And I believe Chuck's is 5 or 850 something I have here. So I will do my best to get everything out that I can get out before like Tuesday of next week. Then I am going to hold everything until like the 29th before I start mailing again. Coin number 4. Yeah, he's kind of going to slow down, I think. I think he's still going to do them. But I eventually probably will overtake him because I think he's going to... There's a little RPM. Let's see what we can find here. I think he will end up not doing as many. He wants to finish the website and author some books and do stuff like that. And I can tell you from experience, being a coin dealer, while when it starts out, it can be rewarding and fun, but then it becomes a pain. especially if you're your own business owner. Everything is always on you as far as money. All right, I gotta let my dogs out because they hear Mama getting some food. Yeah, go on, go get her. Dogs are like bloodhounds, even though they're dachshunds. They hear the microwave beep and they're like, well, we're out of here. So, yeah, I don't blame them a bit. When I had the chance to get out, I got out. Let's see, that kind of looks like it. Yeah, maybe not. Let's look at the other die state. Nope, too far south. Too far south. That was a better picture. That's too far south. That's a definite maybe. That's no on that. Let's see this one. That is a definite yes. So this is 1MM128. Check the reverse out real quick. Oh yeah, no doubt about the reverse. Let's see if we got the die crack yet. We do. All right, so our first die variety of the roll. 1MM128. Let me mark this. My banker neighbor notified me this morning that no more Lincoln cents until further notice. Carrie Bruce, welcome. Kind of a bummer. But she said she didn't think it was going to be permanent. She just said that the Armor Car Services had told her that they would not be bringing anything to the bank, that they were saving everything for their actual business customers. And like I said, I went to Publix in Home Depot, and both of them were card only at the self-checkouts. So I'm assuming that's kind of what it's all about, is there's businesses near me that need the Lincoln cents to do their commerce, and I understand that. Still kind of a bummer. We all like to look at our Lincoln cents, and I mean, fortunately for me, I've got a bunch, but that doesn't help everybody else out. Be looking at the reverse too, about the first 10. If I see something that I'm missing, I will look at that coin. I'm usually pretty good at spotting all the die pairs by that time. Coin number 7. Think they do, Carl. And I mean, right now everybody's playing nice. They've got enough things that they disagree about. But ultimately, yeah, this could all change still. I don't think it's going to, though. I think it's going to end up sticking this time. I know, like all the Fed Reserve would have to do is say, "Hey, we need pennies." And at this point, they're still obligated. But that being said, it's kind of been an agreement. Is that the same as this one was? It isn't. This was a ding. All right. So let's look at this. I don't think this is 128. Oh, it could be. Definitely could be. The die scratches are a little different, though. Yeah, it's not. That's too far. All right, got to move through the numbers now. That is something I would like to see on the new copper coins, is something sortable for the large and small dates. Hopefully that's doable. I think that's all of them till 200 now. All right, there is a small date. There's a small date. There's a small date. It's both of them are too far south. I think there's a couple. There it is, right there. 1mm222 for Mark. So we're getting varieties, but if I remember right, the other one that had the double die number 1 in it had 205, 1mm205 with it. Got a little die chip on the 1. Need to bring that down, turn my light back down. I do know, like, when I went out to the restaurant we go to, I got my bill, and they had rounded it. If you were paying cash, it was rounded down to the next nickel, but if you were paying credit, you paid to the penny. So their point of sale software was already fixed. I know the lady at Home Depot told me that it was going to take up to 8 months to get their machines changed over. Coin number 10, Shinbone. Nanastax, welcome. This LA branch, Tails turned out to be a small date, but so far we're getting 1mm 128 and 1mm 222 in it. I also think there was one DO3 on the large dates that were in those rolls. We haven't had a large date in this roll yet. I think it's time to play with my light again. Matter of fact, I might try on the next coin to see if I can't get it up a little bit. Well, that's not bad. Not good enough to photograph with, but I can see. I am going to try and get a reveal, and I usually take Wednesdays off. It still might be Thursday. I got to see. I think my wife might have plans for me later in the week. So I'm going to schedule the reveal sale for next week. And next week's reveal sale, let's see, that is going to be, will be for 2 weeks. So we'll do that again. So we're not doing it during the Christmas week. Anybody got any big plans going on this week? I know all I got to do is trim a shrub in the backyard as far as housework and work on packages. Got a lot of coins. I've already got over 1,500 coins built up from the last time I shipped packages. And that's right at the point where things start getting difficult for me. This is a different die pair. I will look at the reverse on this. Die chips in the B. Actually, this die was breaking apart through Liberty. Coin 16, Evolution, Revolution. Paul Adams, good morning. Let me get my cheat sheet up here. did see that Chuck put some rolls up on Lincoln Cent Auctions. For anybody who's a member there, go check them out. Mickey, welcome. Couple RPMs in the roll so far. And that is it. Coin 18, carry. Okay, saw that one before. Coin 19, Taco John. Yep, we're all bundled up here, and we went down. It was 73 at 12:01, and it was 59 an hour ago, but it is going up, so I think the cold front's already moving through here, coming back north. Thank God for that, because me and cold weather just don't see eye to eye anymore. And I know those little dogs I have, that doesn't see eye to eye with them either. I've had one that seems to be under the blankets on the couch, under the blankets in the bed. I'm just glad it's not in the 20s like it is up there. Chuck sent me a picture. He had snow on the ground. 40 right now. Yeah. Ugh. No, thank you. Of course, when I was into hunting, and that would be perfect hunting weather. That's one thing. My son-in-law says, hey, you going to come up and go hunting? And I was like, nope. Jim Fletcher, welcome. We have one copy of 1mm 222 and one copy of 1mm, two copies of 1mm 128. That's what that is right there, I believe. I'm going to double check it. And that is it, I believe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. So now we got two. They're minor RPMs, but we are getting them. When I saw these were small dates coming out of this roll, I was like, ooh, we have a chance. But those rolls had 1mm 205, 1mm 100, and DDO number 1 and 3. Of course, 1 is RPM 100 also. So these are not in that batch. And this, I believe, is 222. Double check here real quick, so not seeing enough to No, it's not. Let's see if we can't find this one. Very minor. Split lower serif right there. Looking through the listings, let's see here. There is another small day, maybe? No. That's too far to the south. I think the next one should be 280 something. That is upper serif. Let me go back and see if I can find anything over here. Too far to the south. I am not seeing it. Oh, that one could be it. Well, I will hold this aside and scrutinize it. Very difficult to see, and there is one other copy. I think it was the third or fourth coin in the roll. Oh yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, get him while you can, because I'm thinking he's gonna, it almost seems like he's gonna sell everything he can sell and not be a coin dealer. And like I was telling everybody, I don't blame him. I have been in that seat, and it took away from what I love doing. And I think that's his, what's going on with him too, is you just, by the time you're done working up all these coins, you don't feel like actually looking at coins. And that was my issue when I had my business. When silver started trending up real fast, I was like, you know, I don't have anybody backing me. It's my money. And I made the executive decision to close it down and save my money. And here I am, loving what I do. I love looking at coins and finding die varieties and taking pictures and editing the website and hanging out with you guys, where if I was buying and selling coins all day long, I would not be wanting to do that. Oh, he posted a bunch of rolls for sale in the Lincoln Cent Auctions group. You could try to send him an email, but it probably, the way it was going, the last time I looked, there was a whole bunch of stuff already sold. Yeah, try sending him an email. I'm sure he can send you the list, because I think he had it done on a spreadsheet. But I wouldn't spend a whole lot of time waiting. There are a couple people in that group that have just been going absolutely crazy, selling or buying rolls and buying coins. I wish I could get it to where I could sell some. I think I'm going to try one of these days. But it literally is painful. Coin 31, Dan. Got some die varieties in the roll, but not a ton. Not a record setter for sure, but not a bust. Coin 33, carry. Now this, is this 128 or is this? This is 128, I believe. Yes. No. Yes? Boy, all discombobulated. look at this one. That's not that one. That is that one. All right. That is 128. So carry. Oh, 128. All right. I got to put these aside because I put a 128 back in the pile. I need to pull these aside so I'm not. Coin 34, Taco John. I do know he plans on selling a bunch of singles also. I think he's getting a list together for that, but I think he's going to try and sell them as a group. And it sounds like it's going to be a lot. When he first said he was getting out, I was questioning him, but I'm not questioning him now. He does plan on doing reveals still and doing the YouTube and stuff like that. Probably even do auctions here and there, but it's not going to be his full-time job. He says he wants to do it and enjoy it, and I totally get it. Same die as the last coin. Boy, we lost a bunch of viewers. Everybody must have went over there and looked. Different die pair than we've seen in the roll. And now viewers are coming back. So you must have went and looked and came back. All right. Did you guys see anything you liked? It is a big list, isn't it, Dan? And welcome. It's Lincoln Cent Auctions on Facebook, Frank. It is a group that is dedicated to people selling coins. This is our die that has the little die chip on the 1. I don't think he is quitting. I don't think he. I mean, he has an abnormal amount of coins. All right, this is that one of like Sissy got. So I'm gonna put this over with that, and I actually have a feeling that this is 128 also, with a little nick. Like I said, I wish I could. There, this is 222. Yes. All right, that's 222. So our second one of those. So 3 128s, 2 that I don't have identified, and of course one of the 128s is back in the reject pile, so I've got to go and pull it out. So this got a hit. Get back to the chat. Coin 46 for Mickey. I thought I was one short for a second. Next week's reveal show will be a 2-week sale again. So everybody knows. Not sure of the dates yet. And I probably won't sell 8. I will probably sell 6 rolls. With the holidays, there'll be a lot of days that I probably won't want to do stuff. Hey, what's going on, Dirty Water? Couple of RPMs in a roll. So that is the same as Josie's coin. So there must have been something in the die. Yeah, we've got 1mm 128, 1mm 222, and then one that is not identified. I was telling everybody my bank has officially, or the banker next door officially had to cut me off, at least temporarily. She says Brinks is no longer bringing the bank cents. They're saving all their cents for their business clients. So, and that makes sense. So that is it. About a half dozen RPMs in the roll. I want to thank everybody for joining. It's always a pleasure hanging with you guys. I will be scheduling the reveals that I sold yesterday probably by tomorrow morning. So I hope to see y'all there. Hit that like button on the way out. I surely appreciate it. And if I don't see you at the next reveal, I will see you somewhere in the coin neighborhood. We'll talk to you later.